Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal, and we finally now know the release date of the Season 4 content in the patch 9.2.5. An update full of Mythic Plus raid and PvP changes, with brand new rewards and experimental content to help hold us off until the next expansion of Dragonflight. And with this announcement, we also get the patch 9.2.7, a brand new patch over on the PTR, which is looking to add even more quality of life improvements to World of Warcraft and will likely contain even more class changes announced over the next few weeks. With the Season 4 content getting an official release date, we may now be able to better determine when we're likely to see the next expansion of World of Warcraft Dragonflight. And I want to cover all of these updates in today's video. But right before we get into this video, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you are reminded, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as to the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you want to get regular updates about the next World of Warcraft expansion of Dragonflight. First things first, the Season 4 of the patch 9.2.5 will be released the week of August 2nd for the NA region and August 3rd for the EU region. This means that Season 3 and all the relevant seasonal rewards will be coming to an end in 4 weeks. This includes the Jailer Heroic Ahead of the Curve achievement as well as the Mythic Cutting Edge achievements. However, the Jailer Heroic quest that rewards the Heroic Mount will not be going away with the Season 4 content, so players will still have the opportunity to claim their Jailer Heroic Mount. The KSM Mythic Plus achievement and the Red Deathwalker Mount will be going away with the Season 3, as well as all of the PvP Season 3 rewards. Season 4 is planned to be full of experimental content, offering players new ways to experience familiar features with brand new rewards. For Season 4 raiding, all 3 raids of Shadowlands are going to be part of this season. Raids will rotate every single week, with fights and gear upscaled to new levels. Season 4 raids will include a new Fated Affix. Similar to Mythic Plus dungeon system, the Fated Affix will add new mechanics into familiar fights. Finishing every raid with a Fated Affix will grant various rewards, even a Slime Saber mount for finishing all of the raids on any difficulty. The Season 4 Mythic Plus dungeons will have a completely different rotation, which will include both the Streets and Gambit of Tazavesh, as well as the Junkyard and Workshop of the Dungeon Mechagon, both upper and lower Karazhans, and 2 Warlords of Draenor dungeons upscale for Mythic Plus content, with its own Season 4 affix, where we get to hunt down dreadlords secretly hiding within these dungeons, and growing in power for every one that we capture. Season 4 PvP content gets upgraded gear levels, new participation mounts, and new gladiator rewards. Season 4 also comes with brand new gear vendors for bad luck protection. With these gear vendors, you can buy some of the best slot items for your character from all 3 raids of Shadowlands. You are, however, limited in how many of these items you can buy, but it does guarantee that you'll always be able to earn your best in slot items. These items can also be upgraded to heroic or mythic difficulty just from slaying heroic and mythic bosses. Blizzard also announced that over the next few days and weeks, Blizzard will be doing tuning to the current Season 3 content so that more players can acquire their seasonal rewards. This will include more nerfs to the current rating tier to get more players their AOTC and cutting edge achievements. Over the next few weeks, we're also likely to see more class changes planned for Season 4. Early in the weeks, Blizzard has already announced that they're looking to tune the future performance of Destruction and Survival Hunter, specifically when it comes to AoE Mythic Plus content. And while some classes are looking to get nerfed, others might even see a substantial buff. Let me know in the comments which class and spec do you think that's currently behind that definitely deserves buffs and improvement heading forward into the Season 4. And finally, knowing the official release date of the Season 4 content in the patch 9.2.5 could potentially give us a better idea of when can we expect the next expansion of Dragonflight. Blizzard has already confirmed that Season 4 will be a shorter season than an average World of Warcraft seasonal update. Season 1 and 2 of Shadowlands were quite long, with Season 3 rounding out to be roughly 5 months with the release of Season 4 in August. Most members in the community believe that Season 4 will likely last anywhere between 3 to 4 months. That means we're looking at August, September, October, and potentially November as part of the Seasonal 4 content. From the pre-orders, we already know that Dragonflight is set to come out at least by the end of 2022. So unless Blizzard announces delays, we're likely to expect this expansion pre-patch to possibly hit roughly around November. And unless we have a delay or a late December release, that doesn't give Blizzard a lot of time to get Dragonflight up and running. A lot of players have been wondering, where is the Dragonflight Alpha or Beta? Every other expansion has gotten months of alpha and beta testing before the final release. And a lot of players in the community are still concerned about the progress of Dragonflight. For starters, just how finished is this expansion gonna be? We can all agree that nobody wants to play a bad, unfinished product, and if Blizzard needs to take the time to delay this thing until it's done and ready, then they should. And getting a glimpse of the expansion and the progress so far with an alpha or a beta would give us the best idea of just where we are in the development. So hopefully with the announcement of the Season 4 in 9.2.5, we'll likely see more announcements, specifically when it comes to Dragonflight going forward. So far, the new patch update of 9.2.7 over on the PTR has a handful of updates, like a brand new chat channel added for advertisements and services specifically. Nowadays, trade chat is pretty crowded, with so many players trying to sell dungeon runs, raid boss kills, and even arena carries. So Blizzard is creating another chat channel where in trade chat, players can sell goods, and in this service channel, they could sell their services. Initially, the community was the one to suggest this idea to Blizzard, to separate the advertisements away from the trade channel in order to limit the spam and the clutter in the chat. Personally, I'm not a big fan of advertisement spam, especially when it comes to me playing my alts, trying to finish up my weekly Mythic Plus dungeons. Unless Blizzard completely hard bans all boosting services, I don't think advertisements are going anywhere. But being able to limit them away in a separate chat channel would allow players like me and others to mute that channel entirely. Or if you're someone who is specifically looking for services, whether you want to get carried in a raid, PvP, Mythic Plus, even Torghast, you'll be able to have a specific window in-game helping you connect with players that provide these specific services. Regardless, this update will still help clean up the chat, whether you're looking for goods in the trade or services in the service channel. Another major update we got on the 9.2.7 PTR is Auction House expanded region-wide for select items. Basically, Blizzard is planning to make certain items on the auction house region-wide instead of server-wide. Specifically, items marked as commodities will be available across the NA region, EU region, and other regional servers. Commodities include profession items, trade goods, and items that buff your character, things like herbs or mining supplies, gems, flasks, and all other consumables. And you'll be able to find all of these consumables throughout the entire region instead of server by server basis. However, not everything is cross-region. Things that aren't commodities like armor, weapons, trinkets, and mounts will not be marked as commodities for cross-region functionality. And hopefully this change, on average as a whole, will make the auction house prices, as someone looking to buy consumables, much more affordable, especially when it comes to those necessary items to advance your profession, upgrade your gear, or even buff your character for endgame content. This change will likely help out some of the smaller servers, which generally experience some of the more expensive auction house prices. On a server like US Illidan, which is a large server, where a lot of people play and engage with the auction house and the profession systems, buying consumables on average is not that bad. But swapping onto a smaller server, buying a flask can cost me as much as 3 times more than it would on Illidan. Smaller servers generally have less people, which means less people engaging with the auction house and less people getting into professions, which can drive up the prices. Currently, Blizzard doesn't really have a full list of items marked as commodities that will be viable for this cross-region auction house. However, most crafting goods and consumables that can be stacked in big chunks have a slightly different UI on the auction house than, let's say, bags or armor, for example, and that's right now the only way to tell whether an item is a commodity or not. And items that can be stacked in large chunks, like cloths and leathers, are generally counted as commodities compared to armor and weapons, which aren't. This update comes at the heels of the Dragonflight expansion, which is looking to include major updates to both the auction house and the profession system. In Dragonflight, there will be more crafting improvements, a new work order system for the auction house, and other profession features. These new crafting updates will likely get more players to try professions in general, and making the auction houses across region could possibly make professions and crafting in Dragonflight easier and more affordable to get into. And that's going to be everything that we have so far for the new Season 4 release date and content, as well as the new PTR updates for the patch 9.2.7. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the release date for Season 4? Do you think it is too early, and 4 weeks to complete all the things you want to do in Season 3 for those rewards is just not enough time? Or would you rather Season 4 to come out even sooner? Also, what class changes are you hoping we'll see in Season 4? And let me know your thoughts about the 9.2.7 updates with its advertisement chat and cross-region auction house. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As per always, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single video and live stream, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video update or want to continue the Dragon Isles discussion with the community. Join our Discord to become part of the community. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.